Good day, everyone. Today we are going to discuss about relations. Now, this concept is very important as a preliminary concept for functions. So we will be discussing first its definition, and then it will be followed by its examples. Okay, so what is a relation? A relation is a set of ordered pairs. Set of ordered pairs. And then we have this example of a relation. Let's say we have ordered pairs 1 and 2, 2 and 4, 3 and 6, 4 and 8, and 5 and 10. Again, this is an example of the set of ordered pairs. And then this is an example of a relation. So the set consisting of the first components of each ordered pair is called the domain, and the set consisting of the second components of each ordered pair is called the range. Take note, set consisting of the first components. Now, what are the first components of the given relation? We have 1, we have 2, 3, and we also have 4, and we have 5. So these are the first components of the given ordered pairs or given a relation. Take note that for each ordered pair, okay, the set of the first components is called the domain. Ordered pair is called the domain. And the set consisting of the second components, okay, second components, what are the second components of these ordered pairs? We have 2, we have 4, we also have 6, we have 8, and we have 10. And again, we call this as the range. So therefore, if we are asked, what is the domain of this relation? The domain is the set of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which is the set consisting of the first components of the given ordered pairs, while the range is the set of 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, or the set consisting the second components of each ordered pair. Recall, this is an example of a relation. The domain is this, and this is the range. We have to take note that each value in the domain is also known as the input value or the independent variable, and is often labeled with the lowercase letter x. Okay, the domain is also known as the input value or the independent variable, and often labeled with the lowercase letter x. Number 2, important note. Each value in the range, okay, is also known as the output value or the dependent variable, and is often labeled lowercase letter y. Okay, take note of that. If the domain is also known as the input value or independent variable, the range is also known as the output value or the dependent variable. We have another example. Another example of a relation. Take note, we have another set of ordered pairs. Ordered pair, odd is paired with 1, even is paired with 2, odd is paired with 3, even, the term even is paired with 4, odd is paired with 5. Now, this is an example of a set of ordered pairs that relates the terms even and odd to the first 5 natural numbers. Okay? The term or the terms odd and even relates to the first 5 natural numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if we are asked, what is the domain? The domain is the set of odd or is the set of the terms odd and even. While the range is the set of the first 5 natural numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Note, each element in the domain, this odd and even, okay, is not paired with exactly one element in the range, which is set of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? We observe that each element in the domain is not paired exactly one element in the range, since we have only 2 elements in the domain and we have 5 elements in the range. But again, this is still an example of a relation. Now, another way of describing a relation is by mapping two sets. These set A and set B. Again, set A is the domain and set B is the range. If we're going to look at this first example, the element 1 is paired with X. Element 2 is paired with Y. Element 3 is paired with Z. And element 4 is paired with M. Now, notice that every element in the domain A has exactly one element in the range B. This is an example of a relation. On the other hand, in the second example, we notice that the element 0 has no corresponding element in B, while the element 1 has 2 corresponding elements, E and I, in the range B, while 2 has no corresponding element and 3 has corresponding element in B, which is O. Okay? Now, in this example, we can say that a relation could have an element in the domain which has no corresponding element in the range, or it can have an element with 2 corresponding elements in the range B. Okay, so this is another example of describing a relation. And hope you learned something from this video, and if you have questions or clarifications regarding the topic, you can email me directly through my email address or personal message in my messenger. Once again, hope you learned something from this video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye!